Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today we are going to be talking about poorly translated t-shirts, which are apparently plentiful. So a lot of these shirts are either translated poorly or they have correct English on them, but the phrases just don't really make sense to be on a shirt and sold to the public. So I was thinking that we could go through them together. Some online shopping with your online older sister. Okay, so let's just get into it, shall we? And just so you guys know, I still have my K-pop posters up. I have Blackpink over here, and then Twice. Where's Twice? I have them. Wait, what? Oh, they're right there. And I also have a photo card of Twice on my strawberry container that this was supposed to be a trash can, but I realize now that I bought a children's item, right? I guess they don't, that's the one thing about apartment shopping is that they don't sell cutesy, quirky things for adults. Everything is beige. Everything is tan, everything is white or black. Like, where's the color? Where is the color? Please, I'm asking for, you know, why does cuteness have to be for kids? Like, some of us are 23 years old and would still like to be cute. So let's just get into it, shall we? The cum music. So a sex playlist? What if we called it cum music instead of a sex playlist? Like, ooh honey, it's our anniversary. You know what that means. Blast that cum music. Or like, sorry babe, give me a second, I need to put on my squirt symphonies. The higher you clinu the fart. So true. I love the ... at the end. Beautiful writing. Couldn't have said it better myself, you know, really building the anticipation. You know, like, what is gonna happen when I clinu the fart higher and higher, you know? I guess I'll see when I get to the top. And when you get to the top of the fart, that's when you start your new treacherous journey. And that is to clinu the short. And trust me, that will be one slippery slope. Born to be emotion. This is like Lady Gaga's Born This Way, but instead of being about accepting your sexuality, it's accepting the fact that sometimes you very openly sob and weep in extremely public places, and that's okay. The next time I have a mental breakdown in the middle of a public park and I'm blubbering like a baby who is in desperate need for his or her binky or perhaps a lactating breast, I'm just gonna put this shirt on and be like, you know what? This was my destiny. I can't help it, I was just born to be emotion. Unfortunately for the rest of you around me. You know how little kids have those like all about me posters that you would have to do in school, and it would be like your favorite color, your favorite food, what you want to be when you grow up, blah blah blah. For mine, in the section where it says what I want to be when I grow up, I'm just gonna write I was born to be emotion, and then I would hand out Lexapro to the rest of the class. And you butterfly you, I miss my BFFs. Fashion is. What a catchy slogan.
Be like Mike.
I dreamed that I had Yuo goldfish that I continually took very bad care of, including letting the water dry out of the bowl once while both of the fish were stuck to the bottom of a dry bowl. I took them to the sink for cool fresh water. One wiped out and partially down the run for need of water. The other was having trouble reviving when woke up. This sounds like a text that a friend would send you when they are not only drunk, but high off Molly inside of a very crowded club and there's a mosh pit going on and your friend can't type properly because he's being shaken like a protein shake before a mom goes on her daily walk with her neighborhood friends. Also, I love how at the top it says, be like Mike, in all caps. You know, it's like, what exactly was Mike doing that should be a goal for the rest of us? Like abusing his fish and his subconscious? Not necessarily something I strive for. Like, we should all be like Mike. Don't dream of rainbows and butterflies. That's not helpful to society. What you should do is dream about abusing your pets, like putting a 5-hour energy in your hamster's water and then connecting your hamster wheel to a generator so that your hamster is forced to participate in manual labor and power the entire neighborhood. Scat forever. So I can interpret this one of two ways. A jazz coach who is extremely hard on his student and is forcing him to scat for hours upon hours, and he's wearing this t-shirt while verbally abusing his student. Like Whiplash, but Miles Teller isn't drumming, and instead he's skitty-da-boop-bopping, right? And then the second way I can interpret this is somebody who's very open and proud about their kinks. Unfortunately. It is the time of a pleasant party. Me when I am trying to break the American two-party system because it is very polarizing. So instead of being a part of the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, I start my own party, the Pleasant Party. I'm at the White House giving a speech with this shirt on, and they're asking me like, so what is your political plan? And I'm like, honestly, it's just to be really pleasant and really slay and yas and just to constantly be giving to the American people, of course. And they're like, enough said. Okay. Joe, get your rickety ass out of here. It's not my fault, for I am ex-kinky and ex-sexy. Is this like a Nymphomaniacs Anonymous meeting or something? This person is like, you know what? I'm entering my vanilla and ugly era. This looks like a shirt that someone would wear after having a like huge, intense religious awakening. Like, dear Lord, I am so sorry that I allowed my partner to walk me around the mall on a spiked leash wearing a pink ball gag while they were openly degrading me in Bath and Body Works, but I promise you, that was the old me. It was only this morning. Rub your tits if you love. Will do. Imagine you're getting a breast exam and your doctor walks in with this t-shirt on instead of scrubs. You're reading his shirt like, rub your tits if you love... If you love what? And he's like, if you love being cancer-free, of course. Also, after I honk your boobs like a clown nose for a few minutes, your copay is going to be $265. It's like each specialty of the hospital has their own t-shirt. The gynecology department has a t-shirt that says, swab your cervix if you love. Dadas booty, shittin' good vibes feeling going on. And then there's a picture of a child. So I guess this is about defecating as a father, and it just curates a good vibe. You walk into a room like, wait, did Dad just take a massive shit? Because the aura in here is incredible. Dad must have dropped a fat deuce because the feng shui in here is just so, oh my god. Instead of burning sage to get rid of negative energy, you just give your father a laxative and wait 20 minutes. Also, I'm sorry, but whose child is this? I'm just imagining some mommy Instagram influencer walking around the mall and then seeing a photo of her daughter on this shirt and being like, the Dadas booty did what? Pervret. Loving the representation for perverts who can't spell. This backpack is for the people who lost their high school spelling bee because they were too busy looking at the judge's honkers. Imagine getting this backpack for your child. Huge no-no. Imagine getting this backpack for a teacher. Bigger, most ginormous, gigantic, colossal no-no. That's like going into an airport and wearing a backpack that says explosives. Arousal, 93. I've never heard of this sports team before. This is a football team whose one and only strategy is to try and seduce their opponents. Now, Carson, when you bend over to hike the ball, make sure you do it slowly and sensually. And make sure to give the opponent a little wink, alright? Arch your back a little bit. When they get a touchdown, they start doing a little pole dance routine on the goalpost, and then Beyonce's Partition starts playing. They win a game and they immediately start stripping in the middle of the field, and they're all wearing Fenty lingerie under their uniforms. Do you have time? Can we sneak off somewhere and have a talk? 'Cause I've got things to get off my chest. Some things you may not have heard. Why does this sound like someone who's about to admit that they cheated on you? Like, doesn't it sound like the next sentence this person is about to say is, I kissed my ex at the club last night. I just don't really get how these things end up on shirts, right? I mean, it'll be the most nonsensical, random stream of consciousness, and then they'll be like, we need to get that on some heavy cotton right now. Knowledge likes pants. Invisible, but very important. Yeah, I don't know what kind of pants you're wearing. but mine have definitely never been invisible. And if you bought an invisible pair of pants, baby, I'm afraid you got scammed. If you think your pants are invisible, you may want to consider that you perhaps are just not wearing any. Imagine walking into an establishment and your bare ass and crotch is out and the manager is like, excuse me, but you need to put some pants on. This is a family establishment. And you just point to your shirt like, knowledge likes pants, invisible, but very important. And they're like, okay, that's great and all, but this is a Chuck E. Cheese, and when you walk through the door, we could all see your scrotum swinging like a grandfather clock. So, kiss the boys and make them die. Okay, Jennifer's body. Where did y'all get this? Like the succubus section of Forever 21? This shirt was right next to a hoodie that says, eat tacos and kill men. Or a crop top that says, girls night, let's suck the souls out of innocent males. Also, I hate Mondays. Football, America's sport. Big fan of football. That's when you can only hit the ball with your fupa, right? When you score a touchdown, you don't chest bump. You bump fupas. You dab each other up via fupa. At the end of a game when you slap hands and you're like, oh, good game, good game, good game, yeah. And football, you don't slap hands. You slap your opponent's fupas. You know, like, good game, good game, good game, good game. Oh, I could feel your bush through that one. Good game, good game. Erotic dreams. Okay. So this shirt says USA. And then there's a picture of the UK flag. This shirt just reminded me of like how funny it is when you say British slang in an American accent. Like, oh my god, he totally just mugged me off. Like, are you serious? Like, bollocks, you know? We were totally having cheeky bands, but then he had to go off and snog some other bird. Also, this is just so funny that this got made into a shirt and then was sold. Like, are there no checks and balances before something hits the market? Right next to this shirt is another shirt with the Chicago skyline on it, captioned, Welcome to the Big Apple. There's a hoodie that says, Team Jacob or Team Edward, and then it's a picture of Peeta and Gale from the Hunger Games. Buy a man, eat fish, he day. Teach fish man to a lifetime. And you know, that really hit home with me. It really hit close to home. And I have always said that, and I will stand by that. I'm just so tired for caring what people think and worrying if people like me or are talking crap about me. Like, it's honestly getting to be way too much, and I am just so done with pretending I'm fine and it's all good, because I'm not, and it's just like people say this stuff that makes you feel like shit, and it's like, why? What makes them think that being like then is okay? It's like people will see this and be like, she's an attention whore and all this, like, why? People are going through shit constantly and you never know who or what, so just be nice and worry about you. Oh my god. Now, whose drunk Finsta post was plagiarized and put on this shirt? You know, when you put on this shirt, you should immediately take it off, because it sounds like something that you need to get off your chest. Oh, please don't send me to the guillotine for that one. But seriously though, whose therapist is breaking patient confidentiality and just putting their clients' breakdowns on a t-shirt? This therapist just has like a fashion line with a bunch of different direct quotes from their clients. Yo, new collection just dropped. Make sure to click the link and check out the My Parents Got Divorced When I Was at a Young Age and Have Ever Since Skewed My Perception of Love and Commitment to Other People line. Discount code, God damn it, 123. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed looking at these badly translated t-shirts with me, and until next time.